What's going on, everybody? Today doing something a little different. I'm actually probably a week ahead of what the video will be, or whenever I'm going to film the actual rest of the video. So let me show you what I'm doing. Getting ready to put these in this over here. I've already got ahead of myself a little bit. Took the old ones out. As you can see, it's quite cluttered around here, but I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Anyways, this is my dad's truck he's ended up with. My uncle built it probably 20-25 years ago. Anyways, it's been sitting for a while. He's had other things on his plate and stuff on his mind. He's helped me out here a lot here lately with some things. So he's trying to repay the favor back just a little bit. You have to wait till later on in the video for me to show you what I'm doing. It's gonna be a chore, but I think he's gonna enjoy it, and hopefully he don't kill me over it. But it's gonna be a big surprise. So I'm gonna get these batteries put in. I'll catch y'all after that. All right, after some fighting and fussing and cussing again, I got the batteries in. So it's the moment of truth time. Let's see what she does. Okay. All right, found a loose connection. Let's try this again. See what she does. Going on, everybody? It's a week later from the last little clip I showed you. Got it all dug out. Got the tires aired up, bags aired up. Let's see if she'll move out so we can get her on the lift. Bought some lowering springs to put in it. Had to put in the stock style, or I guess it is stock, lower control arm to fit it. But it is what it is. It'll still look good. Let's get to it. Alright, we're gonna start by taking off tie rod. I don't know what I'm freaking doing. Dang, I guess. Maybe not. That have to work. Alright, there. That is probably the only thing holding that thing up. When I do that, it's probably going to fall. It was right there. Oh yeah, let's let me pull. Oh. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's go get the ratchet now. Oh, that was off. what the odds of that working is. We're gonna try it. It ain't tight, so that's fine. Here, clean my hands. There. That's what old tubular controller on. Well, truth be told, it's the next day. I had a few things to attend to. at home yesterday, so decided it's just best to leave it alone. I was hot and tired from working yesterday and coming up here for a few hours. We're gonna start over today and see how far we can get. Alright, ran into a little problem. This needs to be down here. The way this drop spindle is made, the ball joint needs to be half over. So I'm gonna hope and pray that I can flip this around and it work. So let me do some fighting and struggling, see if I can make it happen. Alright, got the new lower control arm hung. Now I gotta figure out how to put the spring in here. I gotta show you that. Also, maybe they got that transmission jack. Went with a 3-inch lowering spring. That's a stock one. So maybe this one will actually work right. Give me the stance I want. So we'll get it put in and see how it works. Let's see if I can hold my mouth right in all this. This is one of the disadvantages of working alone. Alright, find my shock now. Tiger sneeze. Rock. I need to find a bolt for the shock. Just went with old cheap shock off Amazon, so maybe it'll work, at least for a little while. Bunch of this is Amazon special. That's a max speeding rod 3-inch lowering spring. They're the cheapest thing I could find. Alright then, I may have to find another. Got some up. I have to find me some sway bar links. I ain't got any here. But anyways, let me do some looking. First, I'm gonna get too. That's good. Don't like that. I was afraid of. Alright, had to go to the hardware store and get some more castle nuts. Luckily they had them though, so now we're gonna try to get this thing back together again, see if I can actually do it. Maybe she won't keep fighting me. Alright, after figuring out I'm dumb, finally got it on. So now we got the shock in, full spring in, time to move to the driver's side. Alright guys, got the front end back together and the front tires on. Everything looks fine. Got everything tightened up. So now maybe the front's buttoned up with. But with that being said, that's where I'm gonna leave y'all on this video. Next video, we're gonna be tackling the back of the truck, welding on some coilovers and a new cross member. So now maybe the back won't dangle like that and I have to change it up. That's where I'm leaving y'all. See you next time.